Yoruba for Kids cooking segment. Orukumini Jolaade
and Adeniyi.
And today we'll be making Dùndún, which is
fried yam chips.
So basically, Dùndún is like fries, but instead of using potatoes, we're using yam. Now, let's get into our ingredients. Adeniyi,
Salt,
iyo,
water,
omi,
oil,
oru,
of course yam,
ishu. And we're also going to be using a hot stove, which can burn you, so make sure you have adult supervision. We have a pan, a spatula, and some knives, which can cut you or harm you, so make sure you also have an adult help you with that. Now, let's get into the video. Woo! Okay guys, let's do a few fun facts about yam.
This is heavy.
So in Yoruba, yam is called ishu, and yam is a tuber that can be grown in tropical places like West Africa, South America, Asia, and the Caribbean, and especially in Nigeria. In Nigeria, we like to eat it in a few different ways. We can eat it boiled, we can eat it fried, or pounded, or roasted. Or even stewed. But today, we're going to be making the fried version, which is dùndún. So let's get started. Woo! Okay guys, first we need to make sure we have our bowl of water handy. And this is because once you cut yam open, it will start to oxidize, meaning that it changes colors. Apples and potatoes do this too. Once you cut it open, it turns into like a brown or black color. So to prevent that, we're going to put the yam in water immediately so it doesn't oxidize. Okay guys, so now let's get started. First, we're going to put away the oil and the salt because we don't need it right now. Okay, now what we have is ishu and omi. So first step we're going to do is that we're going to cut the yam in, we're going to cut like just a little bit off first, and then yeah, so like I said before, we're going to be using a knife, and this is a really big and sharp knife, so make sure you have an adult do this if you're like kind of young. So I'm just gonna cut off about this much. Oh, my hair. Okay, so we're gonna put this away because this is a lot of yam, and we're just going to use this
tiny little yam.
So what I'm gonna do is that first I'm gonna cut it into like little slices, like this.
Slice.
Just like this. It doesn't have to be too big. This is the first way to cut it. So I'm going to cut the whole yam into a few slices. Okay guys, now that we have our 3 slices of yam, we're going to cut off the skin. So this brown part is the skin of the yam. So yeah, let's do it. And when you're done, you should have like this skinless looking piece of yam. And now we're going to do the same thing to all 3 of them. That is step 3 done. Okay guys, now step 4. Make sure when you're cooking, you always clean up after yourself. So we're going to throw away these skin peels into the garbage bin. And now, we're at step 5. We're going to cut the pieces of yam into fry shapes. Not waffle fries, not curly fries, but just a normal fry shape. So yeah, can I have one? Thank you. Now when you're making this, you don't have to make it like an exact measurement, but you have to make sure it's not too big, not too thick, and not too like small. So I would say this shape is pretty good. Now you can see it's not too big and not too small. It's kind of thick, but not too thick. So we're going to do the same thing for the rest of the yam. Now you can see that these ones are kind of thick, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it a bit smaller. So yeah, there you go. Okay, now that we have all of our yam slices cut, we're going to put it back in the water, which Adeniyi is going to do, and then we're going to rinse it because usually yam is really dirty since we grow it inside the ground. It's never above ground until you take it out. So we're going to put it in water, we're going to rinse it, and then we're going to come back with it in clean, fresh water. So let's get to it. Okay guys, now we're going to put the salt into the yam water. So I'm going to start with half a teaspoon, and I'm just going to like pour it in. Because since I've done this before, I'm going to do this, but it really depends on how much water you have. So I'm not going to say that half a teaspoon is what you should put in, but let's just start with that, and you can too. So I'm going to measure out about half a teaspoon, and I'm going to just sprinkle it in. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. I'm gonna stir it. I'm gonna stir with a different spoon though. Okay, let's taste for salt. I will be tasting for salt.
This is good.
I can taste salt. I don't think we need any more. For me, I think half a teaspoon is enough. We can put this to rest for about 30 minutes, and we're gonna get our cooking pot thingy ready. Okay guys, now it's been about 30 minutes and we let our fried yam sticks like kind of just soak in the water. And so now we're going to take it and we're just gonna like put it onto like the placement thing. So yeah. Okay guys, now that we're done with that, we can put the salt water away. And now we're going to use a paper towel and we're just gonna like just dab it. And we're doing this because when we dab it, it makes the outside crunchier and the inside softer. Kind of like when you eat like really good fries. Usually they're really soft but really crunchy at the same time. So we're going to dab it to give it that like feel. Okay, now that we're done with the dabbing, we can start cooking. So we're going to put our oil into our pan pot looking thing. So here's our oil, and remember in Yoruba, oil is called ororo. So yeah, I'm just gonna pour enough to kind of just like fill the bottom. I'm gonna take off this little knob. I'm gonna add a bit more. Just finish it. So the reason you need to add a lot of oil is because when you're frying it, it has to kind of just like, the oil kind of has to just be on top of it because you want all sides to be like fried. So yeah, so we're gonna turn on our stove and we're gonna get started. Okay guys, let's start frying. First step, we have to turn on our heat onto medium. And the reason it has to be medium is because if it's too hot, then it'll fry on the outside, but it won't fry on the inside. So it's just gonna start burning, but it won't be cooked on the inside. So that's not gonna taste good. And we can't put it too low, or else it's just gonna soak up all the oil, and it's just gonna be really soggy, like water, like fries in water, which is really disgusting, and we don't want that. So we're gonna put it on medium heat, and we're just gonna wait for it to heat up.
It's time to fry.
Yes, guys, like Adeniyi said, it is time to fry. So, guys, I'm gonna get this plate and a strainer and this spatula. Okay, we're gonna put it over here. So, okay, have this on ready. Once you're done like frying this, you're gonna immediately put it into this, and we've had tissue in here so it can soak it up. Also, you guys can buy this somewhere, but this is when you put this on your pan to stop splashing on you so you don't get burnt. So first let's test if our thing is hot. I'm pretty sure it is because I can kind of feel the heat, but I'm gonna test it with this small one first.
Small one.
Oh, and if you've never okay, so it's sizzling, so that's
so it's too hot.
Let's get started by putting some of them in. Okay, so Adeniyi, see? Let's have this on standby, guys. Let's get ready.
Okay.
We're just gonna drop it in. Guys, make sure you don't like just put it in, or else it's gonna like splash all over you. It's just gonna be worse. It's not gonna be like a
It's gonna burn.
So also, if you are young, make sure you have an adult help you with this, because oil is really, really hot and it can leave permanent scars. So please, please, please have an adult help you with this. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god. That almost scared me.
Oh, I'm gonna put a bit more, guys, because there's a lot of space in there, and well, let's just not waste it.
Oh, it's steaming now. Oh my god, put it back in.
Oh my god. What? Okay.
I'm getting at it. It can splash on me.
Let's spread it around so they can all fry. Now I've cooked with oil a few times, so if you haven't cooked, please just be careful around oil, guys.
The metal was hot.
Oil can really hurt if you're not careful with it. So please be careful. We're just waiting for it to fry. You guys can do anything while you're waiting for it to fry. Just make sure you're stirring it and don't just like leave, because then your food might burn. And if your food is not really cooking fast, you can increase it a little bit, but don't increase it to like the maximum, because, well, it might most likely burn. It will most likely burn. But yeah. And while we're waiting, why not go to the Yoruba for Kidz channel and check out some more recipes if you want. You should though, because they are some good recipes there. Okay, guys. Now we're going to take it out because it's mostly hard and it's pretty much done, guys. So we're gonna take it out. We're gonna put it into the strainer so that it can like just get rid of all the oil. So yeah, make sure you have an adult do this, because this can get
hot,
a bit messy. So that's why I'm doing this. I've cooked a lot of times before, so like I know how to handle oil and stuff. But on the other hand, Adeniyi, would you do this?
Nope.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. But yeah, just scoop it out, put it into the strainer.
It looks really yummy.
Yeah, it does. Okay, guys, we have finally completed our whole process. Look at this dùndún. It looks really good. And okay, so let's look inside of it. Look how soft it is inside. Let's do a taste test here. 3, 2, 1. Really good. Now you can eat dùndún plain, but you can also eat it with different ways. So one way that we like to eat it, just how you might like to eat ketchup with fries, we eat dùndún with fried sauce. Or sauce, fried stew, fried sauce. And so you can just put it on your plate, just like this. Which this looks really, really good. And it's actually making me hungry.
I want to eat it so bad. Can you eat it?
Yeah, you can. And you can also eat it with fried stew and chicken. I love chicken, guys. So you can also just put the dùndún on the side. Now you can eat it with ketchup, but why not? Why eat it with ketchup when you can eat it with chicken and fried stew? I mean,
it sounds good. It does sound yummy.
Some for me.
It's so yummy, guys.
Oops. So this is Adeniyi's and this is mine. Well, not mine. We're gonna share, but so here's the fried stew, the dùndún, and the chicken. This is what it looks like on a plate, but you can also eat it with other things. And that's Adeniyi's fried stew and dùndún. Okay, guys, we are done with our recipe, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Make sure to like,
subscribe, and
smash the notification bell. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. You can also go check out a few other of our recipes and other things on our channel. So, adabo!
Yum, yum.
These are really good, guys.
Go to www.yorubaforkids.com for more videos like this one. They also have a lot of games and activities for children. Make sure to subscribe and become a member on the website. See you there!
Don't forget www.yorubaforkids.com.